Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, December 10th. It's about 10 minutes to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and I have another live trading video from Trader Jim. Today's video is a great example of showing the potential of the auto trader and what it's capable of doing. First, just a quick look at today's chart showing that, as I mentioned in the last video or the one before that, the NASDAQ is hitting its daily range in the overnight session. And if you look at the beginning of the drop here, this coincides at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, which is the open of the London session, and then subsequently came back up to this high volume node that occurred in the night session, this 8367 area, and 8375 or so is an important level now. And the market kind of after this initial move where they brought it up and made a new high above the night session high, the market kind of went sideways there. Okay, next year we're going to have a small price increase in the auto trader, 10% or $500, and I will be offering a discount between now and the end of the year. If you're interested, this is be your best opportunity to get a substantial discount off the auto trader between now and the end of the year. Use coupon BWT 2020 at checkout. If you have any questions, please contact me. Let's have a look at today's video from Trader Jim.
December 10th, about 3 hours before our market open, I just saw an opportunity as price broke 83.15. I set the auto trader on longs, and well, so far it already took profits on one trade and now entered the second part because the targets here fall short of the daily target, which over here is 500. So it's so after that break of 83.15, I turned out a trader on longs and just walked away, making breakfast for my kids. Came back and well, the auto trader is in profit already, and at this point, since it looks like we're trying to firm up here and we did not even touch 82.85, so that's bullish as well, I foresee them going up to 83.60 as an initial target, but beyond that it becomes questionable. So they could go as high as 84.02. There is also something small between like 83.90 and 95. And then from that point, I would have to see what they do, because then from that point, we could actually, if they reject that area, they're going to try to come back down to 83.60, possibly even lower. So I'm just going to have to wait and see, once we get there, what they're going to do. Also, I am staying home today, but I'm going to be on phone conferences all day long, and it's going to be random. So I will try to give narration as much as possible, but a lot of the day, the auto trader is going to be on its own, just taking longs only or shorts only or nothing, because I don't know how much time I'm going to have to actually be in front of the screen. So I apologize in advance if you're going to be just looking at prices without any narration, but I will do my best to every now and then come and just see where we are and try to give some kind of feedback. All right, so looks like this template hit its daily goal of 500 minus commissions. Very good. Let's show quickly the computer clock and time and sales. Yeah, great. And the account. Good. I will be looking for more longs throughout the day today. Okay, so this is the 987 Hakinashi charts, was on longs as well. Took a long trade. Looking again for higher prices, looking for that 83.60 and higher for now. So this one has a daily target of 1,000, trading two contracts. So a larger target, but I think we are fairly low now, so it's definitely doable. Let's leave the time and sales on. Well, came back and the Hakinashi chart hits its target. It is just 10 minutes to 9, 40 minutes away from market open. Two charts hitting this target, and this one has $1,000 target. Our trader just nailed this one. Perfect execution, stayed with the trade. At the open, I'm going to have the 500 tick filtered by ORB. On longs only, I think we're going higher. Okay, well, so far they are going lower, so the other trader keeps me from long positions. Excellent. Let's see if they'll retrace some more. I think ultimately they should go higher. Okay, I cannot stay in front of the screen, so I'm just going to leave the other trader here on longs, and if we break the daily open range top side, then there'll be a long trade. Well, they went quite a bit lower. Somewhat unexpected. Still think they should be going higher, closer to 8,400. Still gonna stay on longs and not changing my mind yet. But there is some concern. Well, they came all the way back, traded above the open range, and now there is a long trade. This template has a 40 tick stop, so they continue to move higher, and I'm just gonna trail them now a bit closer. Definitely don't want to take a loss on this trade now that they went up so far, so I'm just gonna protect myself now, maybe even bring the stop closer than that. As we're getting closer to this 90 to 95 area, I am more cautious. All right, I'm back, and now this chart hits its target as well. So we did go higher. They did not take out my trail stop. Instead, they hit my daily target, which is just phenomenal. This is chart number 3 for today that hit its daily target, all just trading longs. Here's the computer clock and time and sales. All right, so I'm going to attempt and answer 2 questions that were asked in a comments area from a video from last week. I hope I won't be interrupted by a phone call. If I will be, I'm sorry. I will try and come back and figure out where I stopped. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the easier one first. First question was this person is trading two combines. Well, I should say a Top Step combine and the Gauntlet from Earn to Trade. And so this person wants to know, how do I trade more than one account simultaneously? Well, it is a bit tricky, and as a matter of fact, I actually set up two different workspaces. So this way I don't get confused. So I have 3 accounts with one up and 2 accounts with Earn to Trade. And I am currently working on a Top Step 100K combine. So I do have different workspaces just to keep myself organized. Another thing to keep in mind is that you have to be careful that the same account doesn't keep taking losses, because of course then you in danger of hitting the max drawdown allowed before they disqualify you. So that's another tricky thing with multiple accounts, is that you always got to make sure where you stand with each and every one as far as drawdown goes. Now you said, now only thing is Top Step and Earn to Trade, I think they both use Rhythmic for data. So I'm not sure if you have issues connecting. I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can connect to both of them. I never tried trading two combines at the same time. With funded accounts, it's a bit different. So basically I keep different workspaces, and I keep careful records to make sure that I don't exceed drawdown in any one particular account. Just trying to keep things balanced. All right, so the next question is a lot more involved. The next question, so this trader knows how to determine zones and pivots, but the question is, how do I determine which way price will go from an area, from a zone? So let me try and answer that. All right, so price will do one of 3 things when it arrives at a zone. It will either consolidate, means it's going to be kind of a choppy back and forth kind of action. It would be rejected from a zone. So for example, if it arrives at a zone from underneath, it could be rejected and then go back down. If it arrives from on top, it could be rejected and go back up. Or it could go right through the zone. So if a price comes from the top, it gets through the zone and continues lower. So those are the 3 possibilities. So then context becomes important. So if we are in a bullish phase, let's say, and price comes down to a zone, more often than not, it would be rejected, turn around, and go back up. If we are in a bearish phase and we're going up to a zone, more often than not, price will turn around and get rejected and go back down. So I determine direction once price is at a particular zone by if overall I see the market as being bullish or bearish. If I see the market as being bullish and it's coming down to a zone, I will be looking, and that's when I'll be using the auto trader to help me confirm that indeed that support area, that zone that should act as support, is indeed still strong enough to act as support. And so that's when the auto trader comes in, and I have different templates that help me to confirm price, or rather help me confirm that a particular price is still respected as support or as resistance area. So context in this case is extremely important. So if you think about back to this morning, the first trade, price came down. So 83.15 is a minor. It is a zone, but just a minor kind of a zone. The more important one is 82.85, at least for me. So when it broke through it, it was on its way to 82.85, but it could not reach it. It was the bears were not strong enough to push it down and to truly test 82.85. So at that point, is when I switched the auto trader on longs, and basically as soon as the auto trader confirmed that move lower is probably ending, and price turned around because we're still in a bullish phase. So price turned around and went back up to 83.60 and higher. Okay, trying a short here, and the logic is looks like 8400 is being rejected, at least temporarily. So we should see 83.60 and possibly even lower. This one is a $500 target. This is the same template as from the morning, just a different account. Okay, so looks like this template is doing really well, trailing now really close. It's part of the template. And we are just about to hit the daily target on this one as well. This is number 4. Okay, so let's just see what it's going to do. So close, come on. Okay, well, looks like it hit the trailing stop, but it's good enough for me. I am done here. About $100 short on this one of the daily target, but I am more than happy here. It's been an awesome day. It's going to be probably my last trade for today, and great day overall. Now, this particular, these past few trades on this chart were pretty much auto trader trading completely on its own, set on shorts only, and we have a short and then a stop on a trail, followed by another short and another stop at break even, looks like, and then one final short, and that one first target, and the second target was taken on a trail close enough to my target. I am done. Thank you, everyone. We'll see.